Hello friends, this is Indian Princess. Some of you had requested me to make a video for free-to-play players with some tips, some strategies. So I decided to make this video with some basic tips. This will help you have a good stats build without spending any money. The basic focus of building in this game should be on building your stats. Whether you're free to play or a low spender, doesn't matter. Stats decide how effective you're going to be in battle. For people watching from younger states who are not sure of what exactly stats mean, let me show you. Stats are basically the numbers that you see at the end of any report. This is a report about one of my friends sending me a friendly one troop attack. So you can see there are a lot of numbers at the end of this report. These numbers are basically your stats. The higher these numbers, the stronger you are in battle. And these numbers also tell you where you need to improve. For example, if you look at my stats, my marksman health is relatively low. So is my lancer health and lancer lethality. Compared to my marksman attack and marksman defense is quite good. So beyond this point, when I'll be building, I'll be focusing on areas where I'm weak. One of the things that you should do if you're free to play is take all the free claimables. On every page that has a pack, there is a free claimable when a new pack appears. If you don't want to buy the packs, it's okay. Just go ahead and collect all these free claimables. And if you have I prefer to go for certain value for money packs, so I go for the ultra value monthly cards. If you have any pack like that going on, you could claim that. If not, it's perfectly alright. I'll be talking one by one about the things you should do every day when you log in. These small things will help you build your stats in the long run without spending any money. So the first thing that you should do is visit your Daybreak Island twice a day. Developers introduced the Daybreak Island a few months ago. It's a new feature. It unlocks at furnace level 19. You can decorate the island as you please and you can show off your creativity, but apart from that, the island is a good source of stats and that is absolutely free of cost in the game. So let's visit my island. I'm not very creative with the decoration and arrangement part of it, but I collect these leaves that is known as life essence. You can collect life essence twice a day and eventually you'll have a good collection. And you can use it in the island shop to redeem for different decoration items. Now these items are not just decoration, they add to your stats. Now Snow Castle, for example, it adds to your infantry defense. And as you level it up, the stat bonus keeps on increasing. Like at level 6, you have 6% infantry defense. Using the life essence that you collect every day, you can keep upgrading these decoration buildings. And eventually, as you build higher, your stat bonuses keep adding up. At level 10, you'll have 10% infantry defense. Each type of island decoration item is going to boost a different stat bonus for you, and you can check them all out at this island shop. Now Snow Castle is for infantry defense and observation deck is for marksman attack, amphitheater for lancer attack, and there are different types of decoration. There's mythic, there's epic, there's rare, same like your heroes, orange, purple and blue. And you can just read which type of decoration boost what stats, and then you can decide what you want to level up. And for that you need the life essence, which is why I said that you should try to collect it twice a day so you can have a decent collection. You can upgrade all of your buildings free of cost. I have quite a few maxed out buildings here in my island. I'm not very creative with the placement and decoration, but I have quite a few maxed out items here. And all this free of cost. I don't spend any money for my island. It is a source of free stats. And some of these boost your expedition stats, like the natural spring, it boosts your research speed, some will boost construction speed, some of these buildings will boost your gathering speed. So you need them also. It's really up to you what you want to upgrade first. You have that choice over here. But the most important thing is to collect the life essence so you can upgrade it quickly. And another thing that you can do is you can visit the island of your allies and you can help them take care of their tree of life. And you will be rewarded with 200 life essence. And you can do that 3 times a day. So I visited one ally and I look for another. Just visit their tree and move on to the next. I usually am too lazy to do that, but you can, because this gives you extra life essence which you can use to upgrade your island. And Alvaro's island is beautiful, so I'm just gonna give it a like as well. It also gives you a chance to explore the creativity of your allies. Moving on from the island, if you have crystal laboratory, you could use your daily refinements and get as many crystals as you can. There are many sources of fire crystals for free to play players. The crystal laboratory is one of them. Use up all your attempts every day, get as many crystals as you can. And then we move on to the arena. Make sure that you play at least 5 arena challenges so you can get arena coins. I just randomly pick players. My hero build is not good for the arena. For arena, you need 5 strong heroes with 5 strong sets of gear. And I have only 3 strong sets of gear with 3 strong heroes because my focus is on battle. That is what interests me. I'm not really interested in ranking in the arena. So that is how I have chosen to build. But if you like to play in the arena, if you like to compete, you can very well go ahead with it. For free to play players, it can be a little difficult to rank in the arena because most of the top ranking, at least the top 100, they are definitely spenders. You need to spend to get good heroes, to have good gear. So if you're unable to rank in it, it's alright. The point here is to complete 5 challenges. You need to get all 5 done because your daily missions need you to finish 5 challenges and you have 5 free attempts at the arena. So you can just finish your challenges. Even if you don't rank very well, it's alright, but don't give up completely on the arena. I could quickly show you how to assess your opponent in the arena. Just tap on their profile picture and it shows you their heroes. And if you tap on this magnifying glass icon over here, you can see their gear and you can see this player has good heroes and good gear, and my gear is not as good as them, but I don't know, somehow my power is higher than them. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose against this player because your lineup, your hero build, gear, everything matters. So I'm gonna challenge this player anyway to show you how I lose. It's my power is more than them. It's 11.2, but my build is really bad for the arena. You can see I'm losing already. I really don't care about all this. My primary focus is battle and kills and carnage. I find arena boring, but I play anyway for the arena coins. And one useful tip, try to do your arena challenges as close to reset as possible because the ranking finalizes at reset. That doesn't work for me because I'm sleeping around that time, but if it works for you, go for it and try to finish your challenge just before reset. That way, the chances of losing your ranking are lower And higher ranking means more arena coins and more rewards from arena shop. I'm done here. I have exhausted all my attempts at the arena. And let's move on. Let's move on to the troop camps. You can see I have troops training over here. So currently, if you look at the camp, I am training around 4,000 infantry, and I'm able to train a high number at once because I had activated the training boost while I started this batch. And apart from this, I had also applied for MOE, that is Minister of Education from the castle. So just go to the castle on the events tab and appointments and Minister of Education MOE. So just tap apply, and whenever your MOE is active, you have a 75% boost. So you can start training a batch, it will train 75% faster. And on top of it, you can activate the city bonus. It costs 3000 gems, but you can activate it and you would be able to train roughly 4000 troops per batch, which takes, for my FC5 troops, it takes around 2 days. So this is how I go about with my troop training. And one important advice that I want to give is that the only speed ups you should use for training your troops are your troop training speed ups. Never ever use your general speed ups for training troops. General speed ups should be used only for research, because research is what boosts your stats. And your stats decide how effective you're going to be in battle, not your number of troops. Because in battle, you can deploy only one full march. That, depending upon your research and your heroes, is around 145k to 180k, depending upon what level of research you're at. So you don't really need too many troops, but you need some really strong stats. Also, the best time to use your troop training speed ups is during SVS, when the president skill is active, 30% training boost for the entire state. So this statewide buff, stacked with your MOE buff, stacked with your training capacity boost, all of that together, it really cuts down on your training time, and I believe that is the best utilization of your speed ups. That is why I always save all my troop training speed ups for SVS. So that was about troops, and let's move on to the War Academy. If you're free to play, please completely ignore the War Academy. Do not even attempt to get the Helios troops, because it is a complete waste of your resources. It takes an insane amount of fire crystals. You need 10,000 fire crystals per troop type. That is 30,000 fire crystals for all three types of troops, plus the fire crystals that you need to upgrade the War Academy building itself. So please completely ignore War Academy if you are free to play. Next important thing is your lighthouse, your intel missions. Make sure you complete all your intel missions. Intel refreshes 3 times a day, and you get hero shots through intel. So the more intel you finish, the more hero shots you have. So you can quickly max out all your heroes, and if you have any extra shots, you can exchange them at the Tundra trading event for widgets. Your SSR heroes are most effective if you have higher level widgets on them. So intel is the most important thing for a free to play player. The more intel missions you finish, the more hero shots you have, the more power you have, and all this is completely free of cost. And your intel is also a source of fire crystals for you. The beasts you defeat in your intel missions, each of them gives you 1 or 2 fire crystals. So through your intel missions, you can have roughly around 15 to 20 fire crystals every day. So make sure you finish all your intel missions and collect your fire crystals, collect your hero shards, and that will eventually add up to your stats and your power. Moving on to the beast cage. I will make a detailed video on how I'm upgrading my pets, but what I want to tell you in this video is that you get 4 attempts at pet adventure and make sure you send your pets on all 4 adventures. Because pets are also an important source of stats that is absolutely free of cost. I will make a detailed video about how I'm upgrading and advancing each one of my pets and which pets I'm choosing over the others. But for now, let's move on. Your storehouse gives you online rewards and it gives you 120 units of stamina twice a day. So don't forget to claim that. You can use that stamina to do polar rallies, and the rallies are very rewarding. You get training speed ups, healing speed ups, gems, a lot of rewards. Now, coming to your research, it's the most important source of stats for free to play players. You can choose which stats to enhance by researching on that particular stats. So if you start with growth, I have most of it maxed out up to this level of command tactics 3. Beyond that, I focused on tool enhancement research because it enhances the research center speed. So tool enhancement 5 is maxed out, 6 is maxed out, and currently I am on tool enhancement 7 and the last phase of it. It takes 1 month to finish. I started this research now because I have 1 month's time till next SVS. So I'll just let this progress, and once SVS comes, I'm going to use my research speed ups and general speed ups for my research and boost my battle stats. So by then I would have a boosted research center speed already. So this is how I'm doing it, and which is why I said that general speed ups should always be used for research if you are a free to play player, because research will give you some really good stats. The next important thing is to finish your daily missions every day, at least to get enough daily mission points to open the last 2 chests. Last 2 chests are the most important because they have some really good rewards. They contain 5 fire crystals each. So for a free to play player, you get roughly 25 to 30 fire crystals every day. If you do all your intel missions, if you finish your daily missions, and you refine your crystals in the crystal laboratory. Let's have a look at the rewards in the daily mission chests. The last chest gives you 5 fire crystals and you get 80 mystery badge. This is a very important reward. And the second last chest gives you 5 fire crystals also, plus a few other rewards. But the mystery badge is the most important because you can redeem some really good items from the mystery shop if you keep collecting it every day. So I'm going to quickly show you. The most cost effective item in mystery shop is the widget. Your SSR hero really needs good widgets. Simply having a hero, a 5-star hero won't really help. You need strong widgets on them, and this is the arena shop for which I play those challenges. I go for the mithril or for the strengthening serum. You can go for the mythic gear chest if you don't have enough mythic gear, or any other item which you need. Now coming to chief gear and chief charms. A free-to-play player is heavily dependent on events for upgrading these items. So you must remember that Chief Gear upgrade material is available through Crazy Joe and Alliance Championship, while Chief Charm upgrade material is available through Castle Battle and Frostfire Mine. So make sure that you participate in all these events, and if the time chosen by your alliance doesn't suit you, then I suggest you change the alliance and go to an alliance where you can actually do all these events, because for free to play players Doing events is the most important thing, because if you're not going to spend for these items, then you can get them as rewards through the events. So let me repeat once again, it is Crazy Joe and Alliance Championship for Chief Gear upgrade materials, and Castle Battle and Frostfire Mine for Chief Charm upgrade materials. So once you get them, you can upgrade your gear and charms, and that will add to your stats. Now coming to your heroes, most of your hero shards you would get through your intel missions, so do all your intel missions. And for your SSR heroes, focus only on the Lucky Wheel hero. I have Flint, Mia and Len, all of them Lucky Wheel hero from 2nd, 3rd and 4th generations respectively. I have not worked on any other hero, and that is what I would recommend to you if you are free to play. Focus on only one hero per generation. Do not try to get more than one hero, because having multiple weak heroes is bad. Better have one good hero and try to max them out in every possible way. You can refer to my video on heroes for more detail about hero development. And regarding hero gear, the event that matters here is your bear hunt. Make sure that you're in an alliance that does the bear hunt at a time suitable to you, so you can do as many bear hunt as possible and you can get these essence stones out of the bear hunt. You need essence stones to upgrade your hero gear. And you can use them only on mythic gear. Mythic gear you can obtain from the arena shop, and you can gain arena coins by doing the challenges every day. So basically these are everyday things. You can just log into the game for 15-20 minutes, finish your daily missions, finish your intel missions, and you can really build well if you do all events, especially Crazy Joe, Bear, Championship, Frostfire. From Foundry also you get a few rewards. So try to do as many events as possible. This free to play player heavily depends on events, and you need to use your event prizes wisely. And please remember the point about using general speedups for research only. Most players make the mistake of training a lot of troops because it boosts your power and it makes you feel powerful, but troop power is completely useless in battle. You cannot hold buildings with troop power. Your rally will not do any significant damage unless you have good stats. You cannot even defeat other players during SVS or Foundry if you don't have good stats. I'm not saying that you don't need to train troops. You must train troops, and your troop training camps must be busy 24/7 and you must continuously train troops. But that should not be your focus. Your focus should be building good stats. So to summarize this video, I would say that do all events and do all your daily missions, intel missions, and you'll have enough materials to upgrade. And you would have a decent free to play build. That's the good thing about this game. It's designed in a way that even free to play players can have a good enjoyable gameplay. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and you can always reach out to me in the game. Thanks for watching.